Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're doing the third and final part of the build of the LEGO Ninjago Destiny's Bounty. This is kind of where we're at so far. It's definitely looking like a boat, but you can see there's still a lot to be finished. So we've got 2 more bags left. If you've missed how we've gotten here so far, make sure to check out my other videos and you can kind of get caught up. But as of right now, we're on bag number 5. So I'm going to dump all the elements off to the side so we still have room to build right here. There's a small bag of elements that were in the big bag. Get those in their own little pile. So first off, we're gonna do some Technic pins on the side here. Let's see here. Spread these parts out a little bit so I can find what I'm looking for. So we've got some of these black studs on these little bow-shaped curves with a Technic brick right in the middle. Basically going to build 2 of those identical pieces. And where's the last Technic brick? There it is, hiding under some stuff. Alright, so these 2 will go right here. Yeah, so we've got 3 studs exposed in front of them, and then they go on. And then we have some these profile bricks right there and there. Bunch of them. Okay. Next, let's see. Got 2 of these curved elements with some studs on them. And they both go there, and then there's 1 more stud that we put on each side. There and right there. Next we have like these little airplane wing fin elements. Both go on the back. We have this little piston shaft type thing. So orient it kind of the way they have it in the instruction book, because I'm not following along too well. I had the model slightly reversed. So there we go. This will work a little bit better. Alright. Just to make sure that I get these on right. Move those little wings out of the way. Okay. Piece there, piece here. These light bluish gray arches across the back. Kind of carefully put those on, because if you push down too hard, it'll wobble these little fins and they'll fly off. And that won't be pretty. You'll have a little mess on your hands with all those pieces flying everywhere. Got some slopes and some of these little connector elements. Shows them pointing straight up like that. Got two of these little jousting sticks. Alright, now got these cool printed tiles, and they're identical, looks like, yeah. So we'll put these plates with clips on them, and they will attach to the top of these, or near the top of those little jousting spear stick things. So it kind of creates this flag element. Alright. Next we're going to build kind of the rear canopy. So we have a lot of these 2x4 black tiles with a wedge plate. Let's find the right wedge. There it is. So that's one. We'll turn it around. Put this little piece there. And then these hinge elements. So we've got this flag element and then these little panel pieces. Another plate coming across. Okay, put that one down. Move to the next one. The wedge plate there. Some more of the hinge plates. This time we're going to use the red pieces with the clip on it. Another flag and two more of the panels. Take these two elements and join them together. See, it's kind of created this canopy piece. But before we put it on, we're going to go ahead and put some more bricks on here. So it shows these folding down. Not quite sure how far. And then there's another little Technic build piece. Try to line these up the best I can to get that on there. Come on. Alright, there we go. Put put a too long axle in here to hold these straight up and down. And a couple of these axles with stops on the end and a little stud. So this slides in here, holds it in the kind of curved position or the angled position that it needs to be in. Then we'll attach a couple of these axle joiners, turn it over, and these two open ends of the axle joiners will actually connect to these two exposed axles at the top. So carefully slide that in, and you can see it leans back and hits right there. All right. Got some more Technic pieces. A little bracket with a plate. Round plate. A couple of these curved plate pieces. Let's see how to turn it like this. Have a too long axle with a cone on it. Kind of creates this little rocket looking piece. And this element attaches to that bracket, just like that. And then you can see those Technic bricks that we put on will now attach to these blue Technic pins that are sticking out. That slides perfectly in there. So basically repeat for the other side. Just be opposite hand. Two of the cone shapes. There we have the little Cars element, and this, if you have any of the Lego Cars sets, you may recognize this piece. This is an undecorated Cars element. So the same thing, this attaches back there. And we have two more tiles that I forgot to put on. Right here, and for some reason this just came off. Alright, so we are now on to the sixth and final bag. So this has been an interesting build. Kind of creating this fantasy type of flying boat. Well, it's not flying yet. They fly it in future episodes of the Ninjago. This is the actual boat version. Maybe this one does fly. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched the first episodes of the Ninjago show. But that's what's cool about these sets is all the Ninjago sets you can actually see in the actual Ninjago cartoon. So if you watch it, you'll be familiar with them. So that's pretty cool. And the new one coming out is the Nexo Knights. So that cartoon is, I've been seeing commercials for that here lately. two of these reverse tiles here. Then we have two of the round tiles that get a little sticker on them. The round stickers, in my opinion, are the hardest ones to put on, because they have to be perfectly centered on there. Not bad, if I say so myself. That one's a little crooked, but that's what happens with stickers. You can't really do much about it. That's why I'm a fan of printed pieces over stickered elements. Few Technic pieces still. There's a lot of Technic elements in this set, which doesn't bother me too much. I'm a fan of Technic. But I was talking to one of the neighbor kids here recently, and they were telling me about a set that they were building, and it had a lot of Technic pins and Technic bricks, and he said that he was struggling with it, that he didn't really like it. Okay, we're basically building a lot of small modules and then kind of putting it all together. Corner brick, wedge brick. Over, we have these modified plates with a Technic pin on the bottom. We'll connect a Technic brick to it. Turn it back around. We have a single stud, and then this little hat element right on top of the stud. Pick up the module that we've been working on earlier. Connect these two pieces together like that. And we have one more pinhole that's exposed. And this basically, see the two axles that are, it's really one axle that goes all the way through, that's still exposed there. More or less just attach it to that axle. So that's the first one. Do the other side now. Be a similar little build to what we just did. Oops, dropped that one. All right, two more of the round tiles with the last 2 stickers on them. That one's crooked. And nailed it. That one's a little bit straighter. Oh well. And there's our empty sticker sheet. Throw that off to the side and move on to the next little piece. To okay, keep that off to the side. And we've got the last little element here. Corner brick, wedge brick, got a plate, got a slope, wedge slope, it's not lining up right. There it goes. Turn it back around. Stud, little hat, and attach it right there. Bring this back over. That attaches there. We have a cannon. Snaps on. There it goes. That's a little tough. The cannon snaps on to this turntable piece. We have 4 ninja swords. They're attached to these clips inside here. And that's it. Except it looks like you know what, I forgot to, on both of these, there's one piece that I forgot to put on. Let me take this off. It's actually 2 pieces on both. So this goes all the way to there, and that goes there. I don't know how I forgot those, but I did. Well, I noticed it because there were leftover pieces, and usually there's leftovers, but not big, large elements. So I thumbed back a couple pages and realized that these were called out on one of the steps. Easy enough to fix. There we go. So that is it. That's the Destiny's Bounty. I'm gonna pull back a little bit because it's a large model, so we can kind of see the whole thing. And I'll put the wings down like that. So check that out. This is kind of the way they have it oriented on the box, like that. Of course, we have the handful of minifigures that came with the set. I'll go ahead and bring those guys up here. There, got Sensei Wu, of course. You've got Kendo J and Kendo Zane. Lord Garmadon. And the other snake figure. The snake guys are Scales and Slithera. So, pretty cool little set. So if you guys watched all parts, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. Appreciate everyone that supports my channel by watching my videos. Make sure to subscribe and like and do all the other things that you know how to do on YouTube, because that's what helps support me and, you know, continuing to do these videos for everyone. So thanks again, and we will see you next time. Oh, put a comment down below. Tell me how much you liked this. So we'll see you next time.